Okay, Pierre, what am I doing? Start with these. Sick. Shit in here. Okay, I've got two pens that are alike right here. 1, 2. 1, 2. Which one do I want to keep? Neither one has an engraving on it. They're otherwise the same. Sort of a springy nib. Another springy nib, both sort of the same, more or less the same. I'll keep the one that has the slightly thinner springy nib, which is this one. Why do I want to keep this one? I don't know, I just do. Okay, this one I keep. This one I sell. To put a sack in it, but I can sell it, right? Yes, I can sell this pen. Sell it, right? Sell it. Where does that go? There. These three pens are identical. No, these two pens are identical. Do I keep the one that's blacker? Yeah, for shits and giggles, I'll keep the one that's blacker. Need to put a nib in it. This one I can sell. What kind of nib does this have? Perfectly nice nib to sell. Soak that to sell. This one I keep. Put a nib in it. Put a nib in it to keep. Keep it. Okay. Put that in there. Okay, next. This one, that one's soaking. Here we have three pens that are identical. Two are blank. One has an engraving on it. I'll keep the engraving one. Doesn't have a nib. Think I can switch these. Keep this one. JRS. Boy, this nib is that's what it's kind of like. Fuck. Okay, these two, do I want one of these or both of them or what? I think I can sell both of these. Well, when I say sell, I can offer for sale both of these. Soak that one. Okay, I've got 3 that are identical. Which do I want to keep? One has a name on the band, I think. No, none of them have a name on the back. Now, why am I even bothering with these pens? Because these are my babies. Sweet nib on that one. Sweet nib on that one. Sweet nib on this one. They're all good nibs. I think I'll keep this one, the one that's faded the most. And you might be wondering why, but I just like that it's so faded. I think I'll keep this one too. It's really a sweet nib on this one too. Me and my sweet nibs. Okay, so these 3 I'm fixing. Oh, this one's working. How did that even fucking happen? Pardon my French. How is this even possible? What a sweet nib that is. Okay, in it goes. Okay, these 2 need sacks. I'm on a roll here. Let's look at these. Probably should do this in the light of day rather than here because I can't fucking see a thing in this light. These are like the simplest Waterman you can find. I like the way this one looks. Needs a feed, but I can find a feed easily enough. So I'm just going to put this over there to keep. Even simpler is this one. No clip. Sort of like one of the first pens he made. I mean, after a fashion. He made pens long before this, but I like the simplicity of that one and the color Color's a pretty good match. This one, maybe I can sell. Put a nice juicy nib in this one. Yep, good. So, okay, now this one I keep. This does not have a Waterman nib in it though. A Waterman feed. That's like a pre-globe barrel on this one. Prickly fine nib. Seems like this is not the right feed. It isn't, but I'll just leave it there. Another clip. Another really sweet nib. Very fine, not very flexible, but quite lovely. Okay, these I think I can all sell. I won't even try the nibs. I'm just gonna where's my loop? Yeah, this is gonna crack. Put this in my broken nib department. Take out a new nib that isn't broken. Five people are watching me. No one's saying a word. Okay, this goes in there. Cracked cap. That there. This is a number 4 nib, I think. Or at least has a 4 section in it. Does that match? There's a crack on this thing too. God damn it. Damn A word? You have a word? I'll keep this one just because it's so faded. Is it because I said no one's saying a word and you're saying a word now? Is that what you're doing? Did I miss my cue? Would you like to join me, Atomic Ben? Is that your name? Did I remember that correctly? I think you said your name was Ben. So sweet, this pen. Okay, let me get ready to have you join me. I'm going to send you a link. And you can either, your camera will display your face if you have it aiming at your face, or it'll display your desk if you have it aiming at that. And you might end up getting some feedback. So you have to turn off watching me on YouTube and watch me through the Safari, through the StreamYard window. So there you are. Now I'm going to keep these. Where am I going to put these? Where will I remember that these are? Right there. Okay, so I've got this pen to fix and this pen to fix. And what do I have here to fix? Not that one, that doesn't match. This one I can fix. So click on that link, Ben. And then I'll have you join me. Sweet nib on this damn one. This will make someone very happy. Oh, there you are, Ben. Add to stage.
There we are.
Well, you can look at little kitties.
Little kitties, yep.
The little pussies. Little pussycats. So and a spider. Pussycats and a spider. Well, welcome here, Ben. And you're from where? Did I ask you that?
I'm from Southern California.
Oh, okay. And
yeah,
are you going to
Ventura
make it?
County area. I'll flip this around for just a minute. Hopefully you can at least see me in the shot for a minute. I don't know if I can change the camera view in stream.
You go under settings and that'll switch the camera around if you want to. So are you going to be at the show, did you say?
I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I'm thinking about heading down there for the day. My wife has some health issues here, so sometimes it's hard to get away from things. But it's only maybe an hour or two away. So
Cool. Well, I haven't been to California in years, so oh, there you are. There's your head. So I'm looking forward to hanging out with a couple of friends that I have down there. I'll be staying the first 2 nights in Ventura with an artist friend of mine, and then I will be going into where the hotel or the show is for 2 nights, 2 days and 2 nights, and then the last night I'll stay with my friend Otto or my friend Mateus, but I don't know who's going to be the lucky person first.
okay.
And then I'll switch.
I'm just in the next town over in Oxnard, which is right next to Ventura. So.
Okay, cool. Well, it seems as if you should attend the show. So what kind of pen is that? Oh, so that's the Schaefer piston fill pen you were talking about.
Yeah, and I guess this is an early model because it's got the serial number on the nib.
On the nib, yep. When they were able to guarantee them.
Yes, it's got the white dot.
Before that
I was trying to nail down the exact model that it was, and I think figured out what it was.
Well, it looks like it's not a touchdown. It's a Schaefer. I don't know what all of their models had different names, and I've never been able to figure out Schaefer's very well. They just have too many different names. I don't know. I just find it difficult. Put it that way.
Yeah, from all the features, I looked at a couple of the websites online that have some info on them. It looks like, well, it's definitely a vacuum filler. And it looks like it might be an early lifetime Triumph Statesman, is what I found the reference to. It's got this wider band than some of the later models. And of course, I guess the cap could have been taken off of another pen, but I think that's unlikely given the color.
Yeah, it seems like it's right. It doesn't seem wrong, put it that way.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many brown ones were produced during that era, but
well, a million. I have no idea.
So I don't know how likely, something happened to the cap and somebody replaced it. Maybe it got a similar cap from a slightly different model put on it, but that I think is the most likely candidate.
Unless you found that pen in your grandma's attic and you knew she never went to a garage sale in her life, chances are it did come together like that. But if it was ever in any pen collector's collection, things could have been swapped out pretty easily. Someone could have decided they didn't want the engraved name or initials on the cap, so they swapped it out for that one. it's always a mystery what happened where once excuse me, once a pen gets into a collector's hand, it's a crapshoot. Like right now, I'm just shoving in any nib that can fit into this pen. This nib was never in this pen.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that right now. I mean, the chances are astronomical that it would have, they would have been from the same nib, same pen. But again, it's just what happens when a pen, a pen dealer gets involved, pen repairman, with swapping things out.
Yeah. So that's probably the oldest pen that I have in my collection right now. Most of my pens that I've acquired, I just got into fountain pens a couple of years ago, and so
Yeah. Well, what's the phrase? Something for all ye who enter here. You know, you're I don't know. You're stuck. Sorry to say you're stuck. You're screwed. You're stuck.
and most of the time I'm writing with fountain pens if it's at all possible. So
well, that's good. I mean, I love the pen people who use the pens. The pen people that just look at them, I don't like as much. I really like the pens to be used. So
yeah, there's a couple of sellers I've run into online, and I ask questions, and they're like, I don't know if it's working. It's an antique or it's vintage, you know, like they expect that's the only thing that people should care about. Like who cares if it works or not? It's old.
Yeah, well,
I've got these other Schaefer school pens that I picked up recently, which are surprisingly pleasant writers.
Well, those are the ones that that I had when I was a kid. Those Schaefer cartridge pens, I think they are, right?
Yes, yeah, they're the Schaefer's cartridge, you know, colloquially spoken of as school pens, because that's, I guess,
well, they were
big campaign.
They were sold to kids.
I guess they had a big campaign where they actually went and gave a bunch to school kids during a particular time frame. It was their big promotion to get them started. And I picked up this no nonsense.
The no nonsense ones, yeah.
With a medium italic nib. This one kind of gave me a little bit of a rough start when I first got it, maybe a week ago, but I think it's starting to warm up.
Good. Those are perfectly lovely pens that do their work, and they'll work better than the most expensive Mont Blanc you can buy today. So there's that. This is not a match. What am I doing? This goes to this, and this goes to this. There we go. Much happier.
Yeah, I noticed these school pens are nice and juicy. They're just they got really good flow to them.
Yep.
And I think they're considered a fine. That's what they're marked as. They've got the 304, the 304 nib on them.
Well, as you get into looking at more vintage pens, you'll discover that what modern pen manufacturers refer to as fine is actually quite a bit broader than what fine used to be. Because fine automatically is going to be a little tiny bit scratchy, and modern pen manufacturers don't like scratchiness. Not that anyone should like it, but you should expect it, I guess, is what I'm saying.
Right. I did also pick up along with those a couple of Scripto pens, which are certainly not the quality of the Schaeffers,
Uh-huh.
but they're interesting, as
Yep.
this specimen. One of them has a cracked section to it, which is
Well,
unfortunate.
that's not going to make anyone happy. You're going to get inky fingers without
Exactly. It's
too
just
much.
right at the front of the section. If you hold it back towards the back, it's fine, but it doesn't. I like the color of this pen.
It's very 1950s.
It's got that certain quality to it, but I may end up switching because I think these two are nearly identical. The nibs are slightly different on these two. It's a little bit shorter than the other. So I may just end up switching out the sections on them.
Uh-huh.
But they're definitely, you can tell that the build quality on these is definitely inferior. They've got the rough ends to them on the molded plastic. But in terms of hand feel in the hand, they still certain quality.
Uh-huh. So another thing, of course, that you need to pay attention to in your journaling is you probably now are quite attuned to different types of paper and different qualities of or surfaces of paper, thicknesses of paper. Do you have a favorite paper?
No, actually, that's an area I haven't explored tremendously. That and inks. So right now, I'm just actually using a fairly inexpensive notebook for a few of my notebooks, which is just one of these cheap Walmart brand notebooks, but it's surprisingly fountain pen friendly. So
okay. Well,
this in this thing, but it's said. But in terms of bleed through, it's been pretty good.
and it doesn't, the ink doesn't feather on the paper?
Not tremendously. You might get a little bit here and there. It's not, it's not like a really high quality paper, but it's certainly not like the super cheap thin stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If I can find a page here.
Wow. You've got it all laid out there, mister.
Yeah. I was watching your video earlier today. You were talking about Wasky Squirrel's style of notation. And I was kind of laughing. I was thinking, I think I lean more on that end of things too.
Well, it is a logical way to do it. I don't have the patience to be as organized as he is, but I know that it works for him, certainly.
Yeah, I've experimented with a few different types of pens here and there, but I don't have some of the usual suspects. Like I don't have a Lamy Safari or
Uh-huh.
any Twisbees.
Will Hodge has joined us. Will is a man from Texas who is a journal writer. Is that not correct? Will, would you like to join us, Will? Do you have pants on? Will often doesn't have his pants on, but I say it doesn't make any difference. The camera doesn't aim that direction. I don't know why I'm coughing here. Will, would you like to join us?
And this pen, I got, it was in pretty good condition. It's an Osmoid 65.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to invite Will. Will. Yes, here. So we'll have a little 3-person thing. And Will says he does have pants on today. And
Okay.
he would like to join us. So he'll be here momentarily. I just sent him a pen. He bought a Eversharp Skyline with a nice yummy nib, he said. I mean, I said. I sent it to him. I know what kind of nib it was. And he's using it for his journaling. Yeah, journaling has certainly caught on in the last few years. Add to stage. Okay, Will, here you are.
There you are, Will. Hello.
Here I am. Can you hear me?
Here you are.
All right.
I've missed that voice. That's that Texas hospitality voice that you have. Seems like a long time since we've chatted.
I don't know Ben. I'm sorry.
No, he's brand new. I've just met him.
I mean, I'm brand new, right out of the box.
Earlier today, and right out of the box, new, mint in the box. Never had ink, or whatever they say. New old stock.
I was echoing and turned off YouTube. Am I okay now?
Yeah, you're fine. Thank you.
Okay.
So what have you finding lately other than the pen I sent you?
Oh, I love this. This is beautiful.
That's the Skyline?
No teeth marks, Pierre. I don't know how you pull that off, dude.
Oh, how did that happen? How did I keep the ones that I chew on?
Oh, okay.
No, every once in a while I find a pen that wasn't part of someone's diet, and
yeah. I bought
nice.
several. I bought several pens from Pierre, and I think I got one with an engraving on it, and so I do like pens with character, but Pierre, this one surprised me. It's very clean, no brassing. Love it.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you like it. And I normally don't. I'm afraid to use pens that are too perfect. So, if I don't use a pen, then I don't need it. So, I'm happy to make them have new homes. I do have a Skyline here that I was planning on selling, but and it's just plain black. It's just exactly like
Yes.
the pen I sent you, except I think yours might have a band down here on the bottom of the cap. I can't remember. Or is it all black?
No, yes,
All blue,
it
I
does
think.
have a small gold band around or a brass
Yeah.
band around the.
Yeah, some of it.
Well, how's the nib on that one, Pierre?
So this one, it's supposed to be. It says that it's a Maniflex, medium Maniflex, which meant you could make carbon copies with it. But I don't know if that's the original pen with this, but it has the price sticker, which normally I don't like. But I just thought, well, I'll keep this one just to show that back in 1940, it cost $13.75. That's a lot of money back in 1942.
Oh, so that's one you're going to keep and not.
I'm just kidding it. It's for the moment I'll keep it just because it does have the price sticker on it. And I have other pens that have price stickers too. This old Waterman has a price sticker.
Hey, Ben.
Part of a price sticker.
Hey, how are you?
Doing well.
Ben is from California. Are you from there originally, or did you move there?
I'm originally from Northern California, San Francisco area. And I spent about 5 years up in Idaho and ended up back here.
You know, Ben, I'm originally from California. I was born in Orange County Hospital there in Santa Ana, and migrated to Texas when I turned 1 in Texas. So left California in a hurry, I guess.
Yeah, you said this is way too relaxed for me. I have to, or something. You had to move. Keep talking, you two. I don't have anything to say.
Well, Ben, are you live in the area where you're going to attend the pen show there at the LA pen show? And what is it, next week, or 2 weeks? We lost Pierre.
Awesome. Yeah, I might be able to head down there. Not sure at this point, but
there we go. Now we're back. We're back, I guess. I don't know what happened.
You're still not there, Pierre. You're still not there, Pierre.
Am I not here?
No.
Oh dear.
It's just me and Ben. We're going to hold the fort down, brother.
Am I back?
No. You're black.
No.
But you're not back.
I'm black. I'm okay. Well, can you hear me?
We can hear you. I can, Ben.
Yeah, I can hear you. There's a little bit of a feedback echo on my end. But...
Yeah, I'm getting that echo. I'm getting an echo too.
I think what I'll do, since there's evidently a snafu, I'll just say goodbye. And it was nice having you, and we'll see you another time. Sorry.
Ben, it was nice meeting you. Pierre, it was good to see you for that short period there, buddy. So.
Okay. Thank you. Bye. Bye-bye.
All right. Y'all take care. Be safe.